Family, pay attention to the chat. Pay attention to the chat, okay?
How old is she?
She's 29.
How many kids she got?
No, she don't got no kids.
How many times has she been pregnant?
That I don't know. I ain't
Okay.
even asked her that question.
Okay, it's
I ain't never
where
answered that
where did you find her, and be honest?
Well, nah, we've known each other since high school.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
you found her in high school.
Yeah.
What was her rep in high school in Montgomery?
Well, I live in Montgomery. That's not where I'm from. I'm from Boynton Beach, Florida. Her rep in Boynton, it actually was like clean. It was clean then in high school.
What is it?
You know, she was
Okay,
like one of them
and then what? And then what?
Or after that, it got a little. Or after that, it got a little crazy.
Okay,
yeah.
so can you just be honest? You went for an easy win. You grabbed something that was below your pay grade because it's not going. You got something out the bargain basement bin. You grabbed something out the discount bin because it was on sale.
Yeah.
You found something in the discount
yeah,
bin. It was
I
on
can say that.
sale. You knew that if you wanted to lay up, she wasn't gonna say no. And what you found up is that she don't say no to anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping you didn't spend too much money on her. What does she do for a living?
She's a.
Oh hell!
a-
You're
no,
stumbling.
for real,
You're
like-
stumbling. What does she do for a living?
I'm trying to remember the exact name. It's like a radiologist. Like the people who she made like $60,000 a year, like the X-ray tech. I know that it's not the exact name. I can't remember the exact name of it, but she like
How much
radiologist,
how much does she weigh?
No, she weighed 137.
How tall is she?
She 5'3".
So she a little on the heavy side.
Shit, Jason Black done lost his mind. Did youngin say she's 5'3", 135? Holmes, 5'3", 135? Shawty is right. If she's 5'3", 135, she's right. Jason Black is out of his mind. He's lunching. Holmes, my ex was 5'5", 147. The one before her was 5'6", 152. 5'3", 135 is bad. Jason Black lunching.
Slightly. She's a little on the heavy side, brother. Now let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100.
Well, damn.
I
mean,
100. All right. So, just saying. In the chat,
Yeah.
how many?
I mean, but
hey,
not-
they're asking good questions. How many tattoos she got?
Somebody in the chat said many thick. Now they're asking the right questions. Exactly. How many tattoos she got? Now you get into this is where the rubber meets the road.
she got 3.
On her breast, on her butt, or in the small of her back?
Small on her back, one on her shoulder, and like one on her forearm area.
Just off the first one alone, she ran through. Just off the first one. Smaller her back. It's a wrap.
Okay. You didn't see this coming?
That's what I was saying in the photo. Like, I guess you can kind of see it, yeah. You can kind of see it. Well, not kind of. You can see it. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, you can see shit like that.
And by the way, in the chat room, I'm not saying she's fat. I didn't say she's fat. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that she's not slender built. Is what I'm saying. She's not slender built. I'm because of her behavior. Because of her behavior, I got questions.
I'm gonna tell you like this: 5'3", 135, 5'3", 135. Shorty body is right. 95% of the time, her body's right. He said in high school she was a little wild, and she has a tattoo on the small of her back. Shorty is a pure roller. That's number one, a pure roller, and she might even be a stripper. She might have been an exotic dancer at one point in time of her life. She might be a prostitute on the low. This is real shit. I'm telling y'all, real shit.
Because of her behavior, I got questions. I got questions about how she looks because of her behavior. And what she does for a living. Cause usually, like once they become, you gotta watch them techs, the ones who don't really have a really specialized job, like the RNs, that's a little bit different, but like the techs, the radiology techs and phlebotomy techs, yeah, 1 minute they was on the welfare line, the next minute they're a tech.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, bro, you know what you was getting. I mean, you know what you're getting. So in your case, I wouldn't even bother checking the phone. In your case, it's a waste of time. You know what you picked up. You knew what she was when you got with her. What you need to do is put her in her position. You sitting up here. See, here's what dudes get it wrong. Y'all let these broads lay up with you long enough till you start catching feelings.
Oh yeah, that's big facts. Jason Black is 100. But it's deeper than that. And this is why I got the screenshot of my video, She's Not Yours, It's Just Your Turn. In the left-hand corner of the screen, fellas. Go watch that video. It's like 8 minutes long. Because in 2021, I'm dead serious. If y'all know me personally, if you one of my men, or if you know me personally, and y'all go through some stress and strife with an American female, from here on out, I promise you're not gonna get no sympathy from me. I promise you're not. Because if you know me, if you know Five, I at least told you about the red pill. And if you one of my men and you ain't watching these videos and getting this science that we are laying out, you're not getting no sympathy from me. If you wifing, you're not gonna get no sympathy from me. If you find out she FUC can and SUC can 2-3 other men behind your back, somebody you probably know, I promise you ain't gonna get no sympathy from me, Holmes. Because y'all have been warned. Holmes, this is the deal. This is the thing. Female nature has been unleashed. I've broken this down 9 months ago in a video. See, they have taken this. That's why I got these beautiful women scrolling up and down. They have taken their sexuality to a level that they're basically just prostitutes, fellas. But with doing that, they have adopted the strategies and the mentalities and the mentality of manipulation, but and not just openly saying that they're prostitutes. You see, because they still want a husband, which is ass backwards. The point I'm trying to make is this: the attractive women in America, like how Younger described, 5'3", 137 is bad. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Body wise, more than likely that's bad. these attractive women, I'm just gonna be honest, because WAP is WAP. I've never encountered a WAP that wasn't a WAP. You know what I'm saying? Not all WAP is the same, but WAP is WAP. It's designed to be a WAP. The more attractive the woman is, the intimate experience with the WAP is that much more powerful. So if you're not used to something like that, if you're not used to a 5'4", 5'5", 5'3", slim, thick female that's attractive and that has a vicious WAP, and then once they add the tattoos on there, that's prostitute S-H-I-T, but also that's subliminal symbolism and programming. Once they add that, Holmes, you will lose your mind, bro. You will get addicted to these women, bro. And they know that. This is what they're doing to men. I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You're a man. If you're a heterosexual male, you really don't have no defense other than stay the fuck away from them. Just to be honest. Or you got to take the red pill. You have to know what you're dealing with, bro. Because you run into one of them and you really start liking them, Holmes, they will. That WAP is that powerful, bro. I mean, it's men sitting in prison behind that WAP, bro. And they are using it as a weapon. They don't give a F-U-C-K. They will manipulate you with it and manipulate 2 other men with it, and then have y'all kill each other and then laugh and then jump on another phallus. Y'all don't know what you're trying to tell you.
You walked in the door saying, I know what she is. She'll do in a pinch. I'll just see you when I come through. But then you don't get your stuff together. You don't get other options. She becomes so reliable that you end up going back to her on a regular basis. Next thing you know, she goes from being the side chick to the main line.
Isn't the reliability thing that kind of do it? Like,
that's not reliability, it's convenience. That's not reliability, that's convenience. And what I'm saying is that's okay, but dude, like anything else in life, you gotta have discipline. If she ain't main chick material, why in the hell is she sitting in the main chick's chair?
She shouldn't even be getting my time like that, but I mean, yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like the idea of dealing with a chick who messes with other dudes, especially if they're young, because she's sitting up here telling the other dude that he's the one.
Okay, my bad, family. Just to give you some context. All right, so like 5 minutes before I started the clip, Youngin said that he don't want to go through his chick's phone because he know that he gonna find this other dude in the jump or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said pay attention to the chat. So apparently the chick he's dealing with is stepping out on him with another dude, I think. Or I think he might, I don't know if he decide, I don't know what he decide dude or not. But either way, all of this shit, fam, this is this how people get smoked. But this is the game that they're playing, fam. I mean, I'm trying to tell you. I mean, look at the women that I got scrolling up and down on the screen on your left. Now, do not think for a second that if you got an attractive girl in 2021, if she ain't already taking pictures like this, she wants to. No question, Holmes. Attention for women, period. But particularly these type of women. It's a addiction, fellas. It's literally a serotonin release in their brain. You know how when you smoke weed, you know how when somebody compliments you and you get that good feeling? That's a serotonin release in your brain. It's a neurochemical called serotonin. Every time they get a like, every time they get a comment from a man who wants to stick his phallus in them, they get high. This is why you see millions and millions and millions of them doing the exact same thing. It's an addiction. You understand, fellas?
And see, old boy is eventually going to get suspicious. He's gonna look through her phone and see you. And one day, she gonna come tiptoeing over to your place. And old boy's gonna be following her.
Right.
And this is how niggas get caught up. Y'all deal with a chick whose draws belong to the streets, and then next thing you know, you sitting up here gambling.
Bingo. Y'all remember I told y'all a few months ago, I told y'all about my homie in Pennsylvania that is locked even still to this day because the female he was claiming, her side dude approached him and he bust him. Y'all remember I told y'all I did 3 videos on it? Trying to tell you. I told my cousin this years ago, and this is why I keep telling fellas, you don't deal with females who have any type of relationship ties. You need to make sure that she don't have nobody that even thinks that that's their girl. Because, see, this is why y'all gotta stop listening to these rappers. They setting y'all up to get smoked and go to prison because they bragging about having sex with dudes' girlfriends and wives, which they are. These rappers are really crushing dudes' girlfriends and wives on a daily basis, especially if they look good on their own IG. But because it's not about your mentality, fellas, or your particular mentality. You don't know what's in the other dude's heart. You don't know how he feels about the woman. This is why these females have to be punished for the shit that they're doing. Because you could be a man about yours, and you could be have integrity, and you know, you can stand for something, right? And you might be able to brush it off, or you might, you know what I'm saying, you might take the hit or the heartbreak. But it's some simps out here, it's some blue pills, some true blue pills. They really be in love with these females, knowing that they got another dude. You understand what I'm saying? And they will smoke you, Holmes, or they will try to, behind these females, bro. This is why you don't play this. This is why, in a second, American females that are playing this game, they're just gonna have to become prostitutes. They're gonna have to legalize prostitution, like they do in Brazil, because the game that they're playing it's the most dangerous, it's the most deceptive, dangerous, evil game you can play on this planet, bro. When you playing with people's feelings, hearts, and love, and that's what these females are playing. I promise you that's what they're doing. I promise you that.
And she's done brought trouble to your house where you sleep. So now that's the one thing that the 50-year-old chicks are good for. The 50-year-old chicks, niggas know you ain't the only one laying up. But with these young chicks, they lie to people, lie to other dudes. She's telling the other dude the same stuff she's telling you. And one of y'all may decide, you know what? I'm willing to do a life sentence. I'm so offended. So you gotta make a decision whether or not you really want to be in the middle of all this old trifling mess, man. This is not a good look. It's not a good look for you. You're gonna have to ask yourself, do you really is the sex really good enough to be putting up with this? How much money has she spent on you?
It's been alright.
Alright, what the hell is that? How much money, dollar figure, has she spent on you?
About 400.
How long you been with her?
I mean, we've been talking for about a good 4 months.
She spent $400 on what, bro?
Some shoes and a shirt.
You actually let her, man, you should have got the cash in hand. $400 for some shoes and a shirt.
You like that?
$400 for shoes and a shirt.
Real, bro. Like, you moving like that?
$400 for shoes and a shirt.
Young in his cap. He just capped, Holmes.
You actually let her, man, you should have got the cash in hand. $400 for some shoes and a
You
shirt.
moving like that?
$400 for shoes and a
for real,
shirt.
bro. Like, you moving like that?
$400 for shoes and a shirt. Dude, when I'm saying it ain't supernatural, this niggas all up in the chat be like, damn, shoes and a shirt. To my fellas in the chat, how many of y'all got broads who give you straight money? Damn, a gift. Shoes and a shirt, bruh. Were you homeless? Did the house burn down? Were you in need of shoes and a shirt?
No, that I ain't never. I mean, we talking like I ain't never like had no conversation with a woman like that, like, or she really been willing to just throw some dollars like that, like just like a dollar amount, like throughout my whole life, like you just talking like women done bought me stuff.
Okay, here's the issue I
They
have.
might pay a bill.
Yeah, she caught her a smooth trick. Down in the city, females call it being sweet. You sweet for it. They spot a dude that's sweet for it. We've all been sweet for it. Let me give y'all some game. Let me tell y'all what these chicks do. This is manipulation. This is some game. A female will spot a dude that they know is sweet for it, sweet for them, easily manipulated by how they look and their sexuality. They'll spend money on you. They'll buy you stuff. They'll take you out to eat initially just to throw you off and then have you coming out your pockets. They'll do that and you're going to start to really like them. You're going to think that they're genuine. Then they're going to F-U-C-K you and S-U-C-K you. And you're going to be gone. And then you're going to start emptying out your pockets. Straight up.
You
Conversation with a woman like that, like, or she really been willing to just throw some dollars like that, like. Just
okay,
like,
here's the issue I
they
have.
might pay a bill.
You've only been with her 4 months. She's already given up sex and money. How you do one thing is how you do all things. If she's doing this with you, she's doing this with old boy too.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that.
So what I'm telling you is that this is a occupational hazard. I wouldn't fool with her. She's too young. She's too scandalous. She's lying to you and another fella. This never ends well. This never ends well.
Yeah,
and here's the other issue. Here's the real problem. You don't have an agenda for her.
I don't know what to do with her. Like,
okay, and that's the problem. That's the other reason why you can't break the broad. You can't break the broad because you don't have an agenda. There's no reason to be with you. What have you contributed to her life? There wasn't supposed to be no contribution. Okay, no, this is why you can't break the broad. So it's just gonna be a bunch of gutter sex and nigga nonsense, which is what you firmly and squarely in the middle of now.
Yeah.
That's probably by the way, understand, let me be very, very clear with you. The fella that she talking to now, how long she been hollering at him?
I mean, she don't know what I suspect. Well, the nigga that I'm suspicious of, she done known that nigga for shit, probably around the same amount of time I done known her since high school.
Okay, so if she's,
I don't know how long they been dealing with each other, but
has she denied it, or have you even asked about it?
I haven't been up front.
Okay.
I know they done messed around before, but as far as recently, I don't know.
Okay, bruh, is this your woman? Or is she just...
Nah, this ain't my old lady.
Okay, nah. So you are very invested in somebody who supposedly ain't your lady. You're in too deep, man. You talking just like that chick Loretta from Boston. Dude, you talking both directions. You sure are emotionally invested in somebody who ain't your chick.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with it.
Dude, if she ain't your chick, you already know what to do. But you're not talking like it. So you ain't talking like this ain't your chick. You talking like, she is.
Nah, she ain't my old lady or nothing like that. But
okay, so what is the agenda?
I think what I was feeling when me and her reconnected was, okay, well, I know she...
Oh, man, I can wrap this up real quick. First of all, Youngin is obviously WAP whipped. He's whipped. The WAP has his mind gone. That's obvious. And he has what we call in the red pill community one-itis. One-itis. Fellas, you cannot deal with these women and get one-itis. Meaning you cannot get solely invested in one attractive woman that all your attention is on her and her WAP. That don't mean, I'm not saying go around out here and just, sling your phallus any and every which way. But you can't have one-itis. You have to have multiple women, multiple attractive women. If you deal with attractive women, you got to have at least 4 different eights and nines. If you're dealing with one, you got to have 3 other ones. You have to. Because if you don't, you're going to get one-itis. You can hear it in Youngin's voice. He can't even get his thoughts together. Because in the back of his mind, he don't want that WAP to leave. That's what it's about. And these women know this.
She got a stable job with some benefits, you feel me? Like, maybe with some benefits, you feel me? Like, maybe if she act right, I can make it work. But I don't trust the situation, or there's just too many red flags for me, I think. You know what I mean? And maybe I was thinking, well,
bruh,
I need to go on her phone and see.
Okay, that's not going to mean nothing. Bruh, here's the reason. The other reason is that she's not going to deal with you straight because you pushing up weak. I'm going to just say it to you like it is, bruh. Your hand is weak. Your hand is weak. Power does not respect weakness. Power respects power. You strike her as weak. You don't have an agenda. You don't have a direction. You might be a cool dude to hang out with. The sex might be alright, but she's not making an investment in you. So that's why she's got a backup. She got a backup, dude, because you pushing up weak. You pushing up weak. You can't even tell her